Hello everybody. For the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Prakasantun Kuro with the student identity number 10.02.01.21.2017. On this occasion, I will present my work assignment about foreign Scandinavian language influence on Old English. So let's take it out. Let me prepare my screen first. Wait a second. And voila, this is my screen. On this occasion, we will talk about foreign Scandinavian language influence on Old English by Professor Ponokuro with the student identity number 3001212017. Let's go. On this slide, we will talk about table of content. So, what we will talking about on this occasion? For the first section, on the page 67, we will talk about the Viking Age. On the second section, on the page 68, we will talk about the Scandinavian invasion of England. And the third section, on the page 69, we will discuss the settlement of the Danes in England. On the fourth section, on the 63 page, we will discuss Scandinavian business. On the fifth section, on the page 75, we will discuss Scandinavian loanwords and their character. On the sixth section, on the page 78, we will discuss Scandinavian influence outside standard speech. And the next slide is introduction. Let's go. Business alignment. And the fucking is in the section in the page 67. Near the end of the Old English period, English underwent a third foreign influence, resulting in an attack with another essential language, the Scandinavian. In the course of history, it is not unusual to witness the spectacle of a nation of or people through courses to remote or flexible analysis, suddenly emerging from obscurity, playing for time a conspicuous, often brilliant part, and then through courses actually difficult to define, subsiding once more into a relatively minor sphere of activity. Such a phenomenon is present by the Teutonic inhabitants of the Scandinavian peninsula and Denmark, while the people of the Anglo-Saxon and closely related to them in language and blood. For some centuries, the Scandinavians had remained quietly in their northern home. However, in the 8th century, a change, possibly economic and political, occurred in this area, provoked a spirit of unrest and adventurous enterprise among them. In the second section, in page 68, we will discuss the Scandinavian invasion of England. In the Scandinavian attacks upon England, rival marked stages can be distinguished. The first is the period of early raids, beginning according to Anglo-Saxon Chronicle in 787 and continuing with some intermissions until about 850. The raids of this period were simply plundering attacks upon towns and monasteries near the coast. Sacred vessels of gold and silver, jewel strings, costly robes, valuable of all kinds, and slaves were carried off. Noteworthy instances are the sacking of Lindisfarne and Jarrow in 793 and 794. However, with the plundering of these two famous monasteries, the attack apparently ceased for 40 years until renewal in 844 along the southern coast and in East Anglia. These early raids were apparently the work of small isolated bands. And the third section in the page 69, the settlement of the Danes in England. The events here rapidly summarized had as an important consequence the settlement of large numbers of Scandinavians in England. However temporary may have been the mistake of many of the attacking parties, especially those in the beginning some simply to plunder. Many individuals remain behind when their ship return home. Often they become permanent settlers in the island. Some indication of their number may be had from the fact that more than 1400 places in England bear Scandinavian names. Most of these are naturally the north and east of England. The district of the Danelaw, for it was the that the majority of the inhabitants settled. Most of the new inhabitants were Danes, although there were considerable Norwegian settlements in the northwest, especially in what is now Cumberland and Westmoreland, and in a few of the northern counties. Presence of a large Scandinavian element in the population is indicated not merely by place names, however, by peculiarities of managerial organization, local government, procedure, and the like, which we have to do not merely last bands of marauders marching and counter-marching across England, however, with an extensive visible settlement by families who intermarried with the English, adopted many of the customs and entered into the everyday life of the community in the districts where such settlement took place. Conditions were favorable for an extensive Scandinavian influence on the English language. So to miss the full significance of the Scandinavian influence if we fail to recognize the extent to which it is found outside the standard speech. Authors, literature, and the modern dialect are full of words which are not known in ordinary use. The balance over many examples, when the case of Robin Hood begins, "List and listen, gentlemen." It has for its first word an almost synonym for little. When a little later, when the sheriff of Nottingham says to Little John, "Say me no thy young man, what is now thy name?" used their own thick, strong cottages in the ballad of Car, the line "Fast and Bone" by Mary and Old contains the words from the same source, meaning prepare, the word "car", the meaning to cause or make one do something, is of frequent occurrence. Use in Chevy cars with a bolt of Douglas meant that many of target their car to fly, e.a. they made many a doughty man die. Robin Hood and Guy of this poem, the Virgin Mary is addressed. "Ah, dear lady," said Robin Hood, "thou art both mother and maid," in which maid is Scandinavian form of maid. Betty Bell and Mary Gray, Ballad of Ned, bears a power on your vertebrae, employing in the process another word of Norse origin because to build a word also used burns into an house. Ivy did both to in rain, and nothing now to pick a new one. In verse and Scott we find the comparative words in the poem war. In the word hence then they mount either merry or toward, of mortality also, and outward on where, more commonly found in the form used by Chaucer, the book of the witches, alias, or might I far well. Example could be multiplied, wherever it is sufficiently evident that it is a Scandinavian material in the dialect besides what has found its way into the standard speech. Fourth section in the page 673, Scandinavian place name. Suffix. Among the most notable evidence of the extensive Scandinavian settlement in England is the large number of places that bear Scandinavian names. In the fifth period, use suffix "by" when we find more than 600 places like Grimsby, or we can say Grimsby, Whitby, Derby, Rugby, and Dorsby, with names ending in "by", nearly all of them in the district occupied by the Danes. We have a striking evidence of the number of Danes who settled in England. For these names all contain the Dance word "by", meaning farm or town, a word which is also seen in our word by law or law. And in the sixth period, we use suffix "ho". Some 300 names like Harthope, Bishopsthorpe, Coalthorpe, Linthorpe contain the Scandinavian Gottorp units, and the seventh period quite an almost equal number contain the word "quite" and isolated. Softland, Upper White, Red White, Upper White, Long White, Seven White. In the eighth period used suffix "of", both a hundred place bear names ending in "of", piece of ground, Mistreats, Grimthorpe, Eastthorpe, Langthorpe, Lowestoft, Northope, and in the ninth period used suffix "son", name, names ending in "son", like Stevenson or Johnson or Johnson. conform to a characteristic Scandinavian custom, the equivalent of English patronymic being thick as in Browning, and in the suffix numerous also Scandinavian elements enter into English place names is need not to be particularized here. It is apparent that these elements enter intimately the speech of the people of the Danelaw. It has been remarked above that more than 1400 Scandinavian place names have been found in England, and the number will undoubtedly be increased when a more careful survey of the material has been made. These names are not uniformly distributed over the Danelaw. The last number are found in Yorkshire and Lincolnshire. In some districts in these countries, as many as 75% of the place names are of Scandinavian origin. Cumberland and Westmoreland contribute a large number reflecting the extensive no settlement in the Northwest, while Norfolk, with a fairly large representation, show that the Danes were numerous in at least this part of East Anglia. It may be remarked that a similar high percentage of Scandinavian personal names has been found in the medieval records of this district. In the fifth section, in page 75, like Scandinavian loanwords and their character. It was after the Danes had begun to settle down peaceably in the island and enter into the ordinary relations of life with the English that Scandinavian words commence to enter in numbers into the language. If we examine the bulk of these words with a view dividing them into classes and thus discovering about the mass of thought or experience that does contribute especially to English culture and therefore to the English language, we shall not arrive at any significant result. The Danish invasion were not like the introduction of Christianity, bringing the English into contact with a different civilization and introducing them to many things, physical as well as spiritual, that they had not known before. The civilization of the invaders is very much like that of the English themselves, if anything somewhat inferior to it. Consequently, Scandinavian elements that enter the English language are such as would make their way into it full give and take of everyday life. Their character can best be portrayed by a few examples arranged simply in alphabetical order. Additional divisions of Western history. Now, among nouns that came in Excel 3, band, bang, bird, boon, boot, bring, bull, calf, of a leg, slope, bird, down, feathers, legs, egg, flow, freckle, gate, gap, curd, gas, have, kill, like, clean, bone, mire, please, the reef, of, cell, reef, wood, cat, skulls, skull, scrap, silver, skull, skin, spear, stone, slaughter, snake, stag, stick, swain, rib, riding, brass, bone, window. The list has been made somewhat long in order to better to illustrate varied and yet simple character of the province. Adjective. Among adjectives we find awkward, flat, ill, loose, low, meek, muggy, old, rotten, rough, seemly, sly, tattered, tight, and weak. Verb. There is also a surprising number of common verbs among the following verbs like to pay, bus, batten, call, cast, flip, cow, crave, crawl, die, good, egg, on, flip, yap, gaps, yet, give, glitter, tumble, live, good, knock, ransack, race, rake, read, write, skate, caught, an idea, school, scripts, snap, sprint, day, drive, trust. This such as this suggests better than any explanation the familiar everyday character of the words which the Scandinavian invasions and subsequent settlement brought into English. And the sixth section, in the page 78, Scandinavian influence outside the standard speech. We should meet the full significance of the Scandinavian influence if we fail to recognize the extent to which it is found outside the standard speech. All the literature and the modern dialect are full of words which are not now in ordinary use. The ballads offer many examples. When the case of Robin Hood begins, "Read and listen, gentlemen." It has for its first words and Old Norse synonym for listen. When a little later on the sheriff of Nottingham says to little John, "Say me now, white young man, what is know thy name?" He uses the own quick, strong, courageous, the palette of the ten, underlined, bust, and bound my merry men all, contains the words from the same source, meaning prepare, the word guard, meaning to cause or make one something, is of frequent occurrence. Use in Sevi thus we are told of Douglas men that many of Doggett they got would die, e.a. they made many doughty men die. In Robin Hood and Guy of Gisborne, the Virgin Mary is addressed. "Ah, dear lady," said Robin Hood, "thou art both mother and maid. Name because a bar on your Burberry," employing in the process another word of Norse origin, began to build a word also used by Burns into a mouse, tiny bit horsey to innovate, and nothing now pick a new one. In Burn and Scott we find the comparative words in the form war, the word ends that they mount either marry or war or mortality, also an old word on were more commonly found in the form used by Chaucer in the Book of Riches. Elias, who might have been rare, Example could be multiply. However, it is sufficiently evident that there is much material in dialect besides what has found its way into the standard speech. And this is an awesome words from my presentation. Language is a process of recreation. Its laws and principles are fixed, but the manner in which the principles of generation are used is free and infinitely varied. Even the interpretations and use of words involves a process of recreation. Quote by Abraham Noam Chomsky. And the second quote is a linguistic system is a series of difference of sound combined with a series of difference of ideas. Quotes by Ferdinand de Souza. Oh yeah, we in the end of the session. Thank you for the attention. If you have any question, you can type your comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell ring for more information on my channel account. And see you later. Have a nice day. Stay healthy, everybody. Thank you for the attention. See you later and have a nice day. Stay healthy, everybody.